Hey everyone, Bigfoot here, and following Bob from Superior Hiking Shuttle. They are giving me a ride up to the trailhead. It is 7 degrees, 9:30 in the morning here on Wednesday the 20th, the day before the solstice. I will be hiking during the shortest day of the year tomorrow. Just planned out to happen just that way. It's supposed to get down to 10 maybe tonight, so it's actually going to warm up. The high today is going to be somewhere in the mid-20s, and then we're going to get about 3 to 6 inches of snow, which is perfect. Now, Bob is going to drop me off right at State Highway 1, where it crosses, the trail crosses right there at 1, and then I'm going to hike actually through the 3 major state parks here: Telugu, Split Rock, and then Gooseberry. Well, we are here. We're about to start. Bob just dropped me off here just a moment ago. Fresh powder on the ground. I would say it's probably somewhere in the 8 or so inch ratio. I'm gonna put my snowshoes on and we're gonna start. Well, I just got done climbing my first 150 feet or so. First little overlook. Superior is right there, all along. Snow makes beautiful winter scenery. We are almost a mile in so far. Put my micro spikes on. It makes a world of difference, especially going downhill. Now, in terms of snowshoes, the snow is not deep enough for me to have to put them on right now, but I get a pretty good feeling that if we get 6 inches of snow tonight, I am going to be wearing them a majority tomorrow, and I hope that's what happens, because I love snowshoeing. It's a blast. It's an awesome workout. And I didn't bring my snowshoes out on this trip to not use them. We are in Telugu State Park. We are going to go to High Falls Bottom. There it is. Looks a little different than the last time we saw this. Well, we are out of the state park, and there is not a single human track. Snow is not compact at all, and it's kind of borderline on using snowshoes or not. I mean, it's very close. I'd say it's probably 6 inches, so I would probably pull out snowshoes in 8 inches. I don't know. Some parts are 8 inches. Got a track in sight. Look what I broke out. These are the MSR Revo Explorer snowshoes. I have not a ton of experience on them, but I like the way they feel, and I love the adjustable straps with the bindings. It makes it easier to put them on and take them off. But really, for me, it's more about comfortability than anything else. Here is the drain pipe. I remember climbing this on my FKT attempt. It's pretty darn steep. If there was anything that compared to the whites on the spear hiking trail from an ascent, it was this small section right here.
We just got done with the drain pipe, and it was a blast and a challenge, especially filming it. Bear Lake 3.3. Well, we're on top of Mount Trudy or something, I don't really remember. I am as exhausted as I sound. It was a climb. You actually can see there's a cabin right there. So you can see the people on the lake right there, snowshoeing, heading back to their cabin. Now that is a place to spend Christmas week with your family. Well, it's 20 minutes to 3 and we have just under 2 miles left to go. My goal is to get to camp by 3, and that's definitely not happening. We're no longer on that snowshoe trail. It just ended about a quarter mile back. And this part of the trail has a lot of overgrown brush and shrubs. My goal now is to just get to camp before dark. Hey, 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 we are here. Wow, I sure am exhausted.
Hey, good morning everyone. Today's a special day. It's the shortest day of the entire year. It's the winter solstice, and I'm out here celebrating it by backpacking and snowshoeing. Here, right now I'm just heating up my water, getting everything ready for the day. But yesterday was tough. Went 10 miles. I thought it was going to be more like 7, but ended up being closer to 10. And most of it was in snow like this, about 8 inches deep. Now we probably have about 10, so no easy task. But here's Bear Lake, and it is just stunning. So here's what Bear Lake looks like during the day. We actually can see something. That picture you probably saw me post on Facebook looking over Bear Lake is right up there when I was on the spear hiking trail this summer. This is where I camped last night. Probably got more than 1 inch. It's probably more like 2 inches. So we're gonna climb back up, and the trail goes right along this ridge line right here. Got everything packed up. It is about 9:30. But here's another great view of Bear Lake. Woo! It's so beautiful just looking at all the pine down there is covered in snow. I camped right down there last night. You probably can't even see it. It's just up over there, the other side of the lake. It's going to get to 25 today. The town of Beaver Bay. I just crossed Penn, 3.7 miles from Bear Lake. I'm about 3 miles from Beaver Bay, maybe 3.5. And I distinctively remember this part right here because I almost fell last year, or last summer when I was doing this section. Right here. Floating icebergs.
So I was walking and just minding my own business, and I saw this. No way. That is the road that goes into Beaver Bay. And this is kind of what the outlook looks like. If I keep on going, the next campsite's 3.7 miles. I won't make that by in the daylight, I don't think. It's about 2:15 right now, and it'd be tough to get there in 2 hours. I hiked into the campsite last night at dark, and I don't want to do that again. Gooseberry is 20.2. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take off my snowshoes here and walk down to Beaver Bay. I'm going to stay in Beaver Bay tonight. And then tomorrow I'm going to get up and I'm going to walk alongside the North Shore until we get to Gooseberry, which will actually pass Split Rock Lighthouse if I can make good time. Well, folks, we have left Beaver Bay and I'm walking along the bike path that runs along the North Shore on Lake Superior. I've driven this many times, never actually biked or walked on this trail much, but it does show some of Minnesota's most beautiful landscape along the North Shore here. It's about a 12-mile hike to Gooseberry. Plan on stopping at Split Rock. So Split Rock is a state park up here, and it is it's a lighthouse. It is a little chilly because of the lake breeze coming off of Lake Superior. Well, we are entering Split Rock. That's where we have came from. Well. We are at Split Rock Lighthouse. Now, because we are not in season, the lighthouse is not open. But normally you'd be able to actually take a tour of the lighthouse and walk up in it, which is pretty neat. Here is a great view of Lake Superior. Don't want to fall in those waters. Spectacular. You didn't think you'd see a lighthouse on a lake, did you? We are just leaving Split Rock State Park. And Split Rock, I think the boundary is just right along here. There's all kinds of hiking trails that goes up here right along the lake shore. If you don't know this, the Lake Superior never is warm enough for you to swim in. Even in the middle of summer, it's still bloody chilly. So we are actually back on the Superior hiking trail. It just met up with us here. There is a land dispute. One of the landowners somewhere around there. Now this is, at least for the time being, the trail. All right, we're back to Gooseberry Falls. Gooseberry Falls is actually right there where those people are walking to. We made it.